Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 10/20. Where did the month go? Anyway, I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham's online community paper, which you can check out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham. And in fact, I do invite you to click on that link on the Facebook side. Join me on camera, shoot the breeze, share information, promote yourself and or your business. You can do that as well. I would definitely welcome that. I would also welcome it if you would share this out so that more people here in Durham can find out what's happening here in the Bull City. So let's start out with the word page. That is the government and nonprofit information page. There are some really great programs and services offered by nonprofits, also by the City of Durham and Durham County. Read about them at your convenience. Now, today is the deadline for those of you who want to join certain boards. There are some vacancies with the City of Durham. So let me tell you what they are in terms of these different commissions and boards and whatnot. And if you are probably aware, if you read the Durham Skywriter regularly, I have this little calendar. So I have one for the City of Durham and one for Durham County, where you can click and find out about all of the commission, subcommittee, committee meetings. So there are some vacancies. Today is the deadline for filing your application if you're ready to be a member of one of these following commissions: the Recreation Advisory Commission, the Durham Bicycle and Pedestrian Advisory Commission, the Housing Appeals Board, the Citizens Advisory Committee, or the Affordable Housing Implementation Committee. So if you're interested in joining any of those, definitely read about it. I have links so you can see what kind of time goes into joining one of these groups, and also what you'll have to do in terms of like maybe reading reports or minutes or whatever, voting, that sort of thing. Now, next week at the same time, next Thursday, that is, there are going to be some deadlines for people who want to join other commissions. For example, the Durham Open Space and Trails Commission, the Durham Workers' Rights Commission, the Durham City County Environmental Affairs Board. So anyway, you can read about all of these by going to the word page. You go to durhamskywriter.com and then you click on the word page. Okay, let's see. Oh, early voting. Yeah, today's the 20th. Yeah, early voting starts today. So you can actually vote today. Let's see. They have what they call one-stop early voting. In fact, you can register and vote the same day. So here's the different places that you can vote. Now, weekdays, the hours are, let's see, 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. and then Sundays, 2 to 6 p.m. So here's where you can vote. Durham County Main Library, downtown, Roxborough Street, North Regional Library on Milton Road, East Regional Library on Lick Creek Lane, South Regional Library on South Alston, Duke University's Karsh Alumni Center on Duke University Road, North Carolina Central University's Turner Law Building on Nelson off of Highway 55, Eno River Unitarian Universalist Fellowship on Garrett Road, and last but not least, the River Church on Prospectus Drive. So again, read about it at your convenience. Maybe take a friend when you go to vote. Let's see what's happening with Durham Tech Small Business Center. They have all these free, wonderful webinars. I'd love to attend them. I actually scrolled right past them. There they are. So today's what, the 20th? Okay, here's some classes. Okay, this one is from 6 until 7, and it is called Getting a Website Started for Your Small Business. That's key. Having a good website, being easy to find online, very key. Okay, here's another one from 6 until 8, The Business of Farming, Financial Planning for Your Business. And here's another one from 6 until 8, LinkedIn for businesses. And here's another one from 6 until 8, understanding the numbers that make your business work. So again, scroll down to the Durham Technical Community College's Small Business Center. These classes are free, they're online, and the teachers are usually really on point with the information. And certain teachers allow you to watch like they record, and then you can watch the class later. Most of them, I just say maybe half do that and half don't. But in any case, try to sign up for these classes because they're worth money. Serious. I mean, the knowledge that these teachers have, these are like hands-on type teachers. They're not like just what's the word, academician. These people are really, yeah. Anyway, check it out at your convenience by going to the word page. There you go. You're welcome. Okay, now let's go to SCORE. And it looks like they have a webinar today. SCORE is the Service Corps of Retired Executives. They also have free webinars. They also have free mentorships. So if you need someone to kick some ideas around with, you can do so free of charge over the phone, online, etc. Now, let's see, what's today's class? Oh, this one is from 1 until 2. Starting a business, real stories, and knowledge from women entrepreneurs. That should be a really good one. Okay, let's go to the To Your Health page. See what's happening in the field of health. I do have your COVID-19 test and vaccine updates. Also places where you can pick up the rapid at-home tests. Now, it looks like NAMI Durham has something going on today. So NAMI, let me tell you what NAMI stands for. NAMI, National Alliance on Mental Illness. They call it NAMI. So NAMI Durham, they're hosting the Stress and Anxiety Support Group for African Americans. This is online. It's a good way to just get together and talk about things that sometimes you can't talk about with other folks. This is from 7 until 9. It's a really great way to share resources, information, and to give each other encouragement. And again, it's 7 until 9 online. Now, it looks like the American Red Cross has a blood drive, so I'm going to scroll down to that. So with today being the 20th, they are at Bow, Bell, and Howell. Seems when I was a kid, it was Bell, Bow, and Howell. And somehow they switched places. I'm curious about that. Anyway, Bow, Bell, and Howell, they are on South Alston Avenue. The American Red Cross is there already and will be there until 4 p.m. They will be at Umstead Pines on Country Club Drive from 1 until 6. They will also be at Carolina Arbors on Carolina Arbors Drive from 1 until 6 this afternoon. I think the Blood Connection also, well, let me check. I might be wrong. Okay, they don't have anything going on until Saturday at Chick-fil-A. I'll tell you about that on Saturday's show. Let's see. Now I'm going to go to the top of the health page. I'm going to click on the big blue button, which says health events, and that takes us to the support group page. And they have their own page because there's so many support groups. If you know about some support groups that maybe I'm missing, then definitely let me know. Somebody was asking me, there's a couple of people who asked me about different support groups that I just could not find. So if you know of some support groups that are not listed on the health events page, please let me know. I would greatly appreciate it. So today's the 20th. Here's one. There's a meeting today. It's online, of course, and it's run by the Duke Cancer Patient Support Program. It's called the General Cancer Support Group. This is for patients and their families, cancer patients, that is. So this is going to be online from 5 until 6. I do have the phone number and the email address of the person who has the link. So you can go ahead and contact them. Also tonight from 6 until 7, the Caregiver Support Group. And this is for family, people who are taking care of family members with cancer. So this is also online from 6 until 7. And again, I have the phone number. In fact, it's the same person, Tracy Berger, with Duke. So go ahead and contact Tracy Berger and see if you can get that link and attend either one of these support group meetings, or even both. Okay, let's go to the Garden Shed page and see what's happening with Duke Gardens. Let's see. There's going to be an event today. This is an online Zoom event for people who want to learn more about beautifying their landscape, their front garden, their backyard, whatever. So the class today is the wow factor, bulbs and the landscape. In fact, I just bought a whole bunch of daffodil bulbs from Lowe's. Be that as it may, okay, so this is online. This is today from 1:30 until 3. There's a cost of $21. If you're a member of Duke Gardens, you always get a discount, so you only have to pay $16.80. There you go. Now let's go to the legal page and see what's happening. I've got to get somebody from Kids Voting Durham on the show because they have these wonderful young folks, and they put together quite the I guess you can say like website. It's a voting planner website. Kids Voting Durham, they have an online vote planner election guide, and it's really good for people who never voted. They're not sure what it's all about. So it's a good guide. Also, it's a good guide for people like maybe you and me, people who voted before, but not really remembering who's running. So you can find out who's running, what their thoughts are on different issues, etc., so you can decide who to vote for. So check out the guide. I have the link. You can click on it and click on that link and go straight to the Kids Voting Durham Voting Planner and Election Guide. Okay, and like I said, early voting started today, so I have that also listed on the Legalese page. Don't want you to miss it. That's why I have it on 2 pages. And also, Legal Aid NC, they also have free webinars, very helpful. And there's different ways that they help us. So you can go to the Legalese page, just scroll around, just look around, explore, and you'll find out that Legal Aid NC does a lot in our community. So there's going to be a free webinar today, the Simple Divorce webinar. This is going to be from 2:30 until 4. It's free, it's online. You can get like the very basics on divorce, property division, spousal support. You can learn about alimony, what that's all about. And you can find out what you can do with an attorney and what you cannot do. Actually, I shouldn't say what you cannot do, what they recommend. Let's put it that way. So anyway, it's a free webinar and it starts at 2:30. I've got the link right there on the Legalese page. Okay, I think that's it for Legalese. Let's go to the Let's Go page, the calendar of events page, and see what's happening. There we are. Let's scroll down to 20. Oops, that's 30. Okay, there we are. Ooh, this just started. I don't mind mentioning this late because let me just tell you, North Carolina Central University's School of Law, they're putting on a social justice and racial, it's North Carolina Central University's School of Law, Social Justice and Racial Equity Institute. Mouthful. They're putting together Then and Now, 80 years of struggle for racial equity. Just started a minute ago. So this is going from noon all the way until 9 o'clock today. It's going to be tremendous. So they're going to have a social justice fair. And that's why I don't mind mentioning this late, because you can't be late to a fair, right? So this is from noon until 4. All of this is being held in the new NCCU Student Center, and that's on Nelson and Fayetteville Street. And be sure when you get to the middle of the building inside, look up and you notice it's in the shape of an eagle. Anyway, the Social Justice Fair is noon until 4. And then Justice Anita Earls, she's going to be the keynote speaker at 5 this afternoon. And then they're going to have 2 panel discussions on the past and future of race relations, and that's going to go from 6 until 9. So this is an all-day thing. It's all free, and I think certain events are going to have snacks. I'm not sure. Journalists are really good at scoping out for the snacks, but be that as it may, the information is much, much more important. So that's going to be from noon until 9 in the new NCCU Student Center. Now, as far as parking, they do have limited parking. You might want to park, like a lot of people park like in the neighborhood just west, like on Nelson Street or whatever. It's up to you. Try not to park on Otis because they don't let people park in many spaces on Otis Street. But there's other streets in the community that you can park in if you can't find parking in the parking lot. Okay, let's see. Oh, the Durham City Council work session. Did I mention that? I don't think I mentioned that. It's going to be today from 1 until 5 in Durham, in the City Hall chambers, of course. Okay, New Visions of Africa restaurant, as they do every weekday. They'll be giving away free meals from 3 until 6. High Wire Brewing Durham, they're going to have their mini pop-up market, and this is where artisans who make things to sell, they can set up shop, they can sell their items and just enjoy the fresh air, and also just enjoy having people discover their work. So if you want to be considered as a future artist and vendor, then go ahead and click on that link that I provide and apply for one of the spots. Okay, and I think I mentioned that it's from 6 until 8. High Wire, by the way, the official address is 800 Taylor Street, but really it's the north end of Golden Belt. Plenty of parking. Okay, Durham Business Networking and One Community, One Voice, One Vision, they're co-hosting the Durham Business Networking event. How about that? It's going to be today, 6 until 8 at Spaces. To me, this is a new place. I didn't know about this. The address is 555 South Mangum Street, Suite 100. So you can meet other influential business owners. You can gain some tools on how to run a successful business, how to maintain a successful business. Free admission. I do have a link that you can click on and then register. All right. And tomorrow is Friday already. How did that happen? But anyway, the Salvation Army of Durham, as they do every Friday, Free Food Friday. If you're in need, go ahead, head over there tomorrow between 10 and noon. They're there being 909 Liberty Street. Get some free groceries. Sometimes they have pet food. Sometimes they have hygiene items. It's all up to you. All up to them. So it's from 10 until noon. But here's the thing. They like volunteers to come in as well and to help sort everything out and give things away. So if you can volunteer, they would really love that. So they'd like for you to get there around 8 a.m. So you would be volunteering from 8 until 2. So there you go. If you could do that, they would love it. So I do have a phone number to call for more information. I don't know if people work between 8 and 2, if they work the whole, the entire time, or if they just can choose certain hours. You can find out when you call. All right, I think that's pretty much it. Let's look at the weather. It got really cool last night. I think it got all the way down to like 35. When I woke up, it was 35 degrees. Let's see, how cold did it get? It was like 35. So anyway, it's going to be 50. Well, right now it's 53. It's sunny. It's supposed to be sunny just about all day. The high today is going to be 62, so that's not bad at all. And then tomorrow it'll be even better. It's going up to 65. And I will be DJing tomorrow at the bus station. I hope to see you if you're a bus rider, or if you just want to stop by and say hi. That would be super awesome. So let me open up my little weather app and see what it's going to be tomorrow, or rather Saturday. So tomorrow's going to be 65, Saturday 69. And you know what? Nancy Cox from Bike Durham was here yesterday. on Bull City Hangout. And she was telling us about this great event that they're putting on. I will be there DJing as DJ 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟. But Bike Durham's going to have a fantastic event on Saturday from 11 until 3. Hope to see you at Golden Belt. But check this out. It's going to be 69, which is just short of perfect, but that is pretty much as good as it gets. And it looks like we're going to get 70-degree weather again next week. That's the way I like it. Okay. We have to fight off winter the best we can. All right, that is it. If you could share this out, I would love that, so that more people in Durham can know what's happening, can use all the different services, find out about the classes, et cetera, and also where to get free groceries. Very important. If you're struggling, if you know someone struggling, share this information, because the help is there, and people love to help others. So help them help others. Appreciate that. Have a beautiful day. See you tomorrow at noon for Bull City Hangout. Ciao for now.